As we continue to look at Wayne Thiebaud and his artworks and how he created variety and unity in his artworks, we can see here in one of his works of art the unity and variety that he used. We're going to create variety in our own artworks by using different mediums. And remember, mediums are just what you use to create the artwork. It could be paints or chalk pastels or oil pastels or colored pencils. It's whatever you're using to create the artwork. Today, we're going to be using markers to create the next couple donuts to create variety in our own artwork. All right, let's see how we're going to do that. Now that I'm done doing my 2 colored pencil donuts, then I'm ready to do my marker donuts. Now, you can do 2 donuts, or you could have done a kolache or a long john, and that counts as 2 because it takes up the space as 2. So I did a kolache, so that counts as 2 of my colored pencils. Now I'm ready to move on to markers. Now, if I'm not finished with my colored pencils, once I'm done with my markers, I can come back and finish my colored pencil one. But I need to make 2 donuts that are marker donuts. So I can see from my stencil that my next donut can go right here. Now I'm not going to be able to hold mine up, so I'm going to use this to kind of guide what size I might want it to be. And you could create anything. You could create a donut, or you could even create some donut holes. If you want to create donut holes, or you could do something else, it's up to you. But we're doing 2 things. It's going to take up the spot of 2 donuts. So I think I'm going to do some donut holes over here. Now, when using markers, you need to think about your colors because we only have 10 colors of markers. So you need to be careful. Also, when using your markers, you need to color them as though they were markers. So let me explain. I'm going to do a jelly-filled donut right here. And so I could either use a brown or I could use a yellow for the donut part. Last time, I used yellow to create the outside of my jelly-filled long john. This time, I'm going to use brown. The brown is very dark, but that's just what I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by tracing. Now, if my marker is going out like it is here, I don't want to color the rest of it using the one that's going out. So I'm going to put this back and I'm going to get a different one. Now I have a new brown marker. I'm going to go around the outside using a circular motion. Now I have 2 options. I can draw all the lines going up and down, or I can keep going in a circular motion. I think I'm going to keep going circular. I cannot just go up and down and color wherever. So I'm going to turn it now. I'm going to continue that circular motion just like this. Now, I missed some here, which means that I need to go back. And you can see how everywhere that I go over it a second time, it's now darker. And that's just a curse of the markers. That's just what we're going to have to deal with. But it also means that we're going to be able to see the strokes of your markers even more so than our colored pencils. So you need to really focus on the direction that you're creating when you're coloring your donuts. Now that I'm getting close, I need to go back and fill in all these spots that I missed first.
Some of these.